What on, everyone? Live or recording this on stream, my official DLE ban list predictions coming in as we start the Arc 5 world. Oh my lordy. I think this ban list is pretty easy and pretty straightforward. I think it's super easy to determine what should and should not be banned. And if Konami misses on this ban list, they're insane, dude. What the hell? On the screen, I have the graphics from the GG Tour X DLE tournament. We are having another one at the end of this week to see if the new Gimmick Puppet support will make any impact on the metagame going in to the next meta. But outside of that, this is the biggest tournament we've had with a side deck, so I wanted to take this data into conclusion, as well as the KC Cup. Obviously, we're going to take... Konami cares a lot about ranked and cares about a lot more about KC Cup when they're determining their ban lists, so we're going to take that data into consideration as well. And, I mean, the number one thing, 82 automats entering, 20-some odd number topping. Automats are going to get absolutely mutilated. That is, I think that is the coldest take we can take here. It is a deck that is way well past its prime at this point. The skill breaks it, so for sure they're going to murder the skill. I don't know to what. They're probably just going to do something simple, like add a life point requirement to it or something along those lines. I'm not 100% sure what they plan on doing with it. But for sure, the skill is going to get hit to a point where it's unplayable. And on top of that, because it's Konami, and it's just what Konami does, they're probably also going to put another card, another core SR card, or even since Gaga Coat is a structure deck card, they're probably also going to limit that as well. They're just going to give them straight up the Shiranui treatment going into the new expansion. I don't think they want to see any more automats. At this point, automat is no longer making them any income. So in Konami's eyes, it's got to get out of here. And that's the plan, right? That's got to be the plan. Automats, it's been nice having you. Till next time, you are the Shiranui or the Element Saber or whatever deck you want to say of this metagame. You are going to be the number one child to get bam, bam, bam. Get out of here. Number 2, Thunder Dragons. Oh my goodness. Thunder Dragons is the oldest living meta deck in the game right now. Thunder Dragons is everywhere. When you go into Legend, high or higher ranked is everywhere. Thunder Dragons consistently does well in KC Cup. Thunder Dragons still can win tournaments very easily. It just depends on how good of a high roll that they get. That deck has been around for such a long time that I think Konami will finally make a move to get rid of them. They've actually been banned before. When Levianeer first came out, they decided, nope, this is not good for the game. We're getting this shit out of here. I think this time, though, they'll be looking to be like, all right, that enough is enough. Boomer Dragons, we need new, fresh stuff into the game. You can't keep playing the same thing that you've been playing forever. So I do expect a Thunder Dragon nerf. I don't know if they're going to hit Levianeer directly, which will be kind of wild to get like a Levianeer. If Levianeer gets hit, it'll be a limit 3, right? Because the limit 3 is for the URs, and I don't know if that's going to be enough for Thunder Dragons to be dead. So expect more like core cards, maybe like Thunder Dragon Dark. They did nerf it before, maybe they nerf it again. Thunder Dragon Dark gets moved up, something like that. Maybe a Lupine gets hit as well. That's a normal. This is that hit's going to be more about people not spending any money rather than game health. You know what I mean? They should probably nerf it for game health as well, because that deck's kind of dumb. But I think there's going to be more of a money-based nerf that they're going to do. So 2 out of the 3 big hits. Number 3, the deck that they need to absolutely hit, because I'm so tired of seeing it everywhere. They need to get rid of it. Oh my god, Cyber Dragon. While Cyber Dragon does not have a huge representation in tournaments, in KC Cups and in single player and in ranked, continues to be just a thorn in their side even after their latest nerf. Konami, the cards are not the issue. What the issue is the skill. I know you're tired of Cyber Dragon. Everyone's tired of Cyber Dragon. I know you don't want Cyber Dragon in the metagame because you keep nerfing it literally every single ban list. you need to hit the skill. You absolutely need to hit the skill. That's just how it is, man. That's just the end of the day. You need to hit the skill. That's all that needs to happen. That once the skill is gone, nothing else will matter anymore. You could actually unlimit things from Cyber Dragon, and they'll go back to just being normal Cyber Dragon, and then everyone's fine from there. So those are the 3 things that I believe will happen going into the ban list. These are my opinions based on where Konami's standpoint. You guys got to remember that Konami does not only think about the meta game and how healthy it is for the game. They do take that in consideration, but the number one thing that goes into their brain is money making. Especially with a new world coming out, they want to make sure that the meta is available, so when the new Pendulum cards come out, they are actually good, not good, but sell. They're able to sell to people who, you know, who believe they could be good. And I believe those 3 decks currently stand in the way of that happening. Now, some things that might happen will probably happen. TTH, probably going to go in the forbidden list. If you guys remember the True Nade forbidden list that came out with the True Nade finally going to forbidden, the number one reason that they gave why that happened is that they did not want to limit any more decks, because, you know, literally decks would come out, people would play Hey True Nade in them, they'd be very, very broken, there'd be no interaction, and then, like, you know, a month later they just nerf it because they have to, and they have to lose. You're forced to lose a core card. I think they wanted to also do that with TTH for the same exact reasoning. I think they've always wanted to do that the whole time through. They just didn't want to do it back to back at the same time, because that might be a little too much, hitting 2 very, very powerful, 2 of the most powerful cards in all of Duel Links, right, like at the same time. They didn't want to do that. So I think this is going to be the ban list where TTH dies. If not this one, between now and December, TTH is dying somewhere in that in that stratosphere. You feel? Because I think at this point they no longer, same exact reasoning for True Nade, they don't want decks to come out and immediately hit them with a limit 2 anymore, which is pretty much what you got to do. Like, you think of all these decks that could get a limit 2, Harpies, Resonators, Blue Eyes, these are all decks that people in ladder and Reddit will complain and say, please, please, please nerf. But the thing is, though, none of those have to be nerfed. Oh, we're going to wait for Kamel.
Take them back. Search your card.
Sorry about that. Turning off alerts. That doesn't happen anymore. Thank you so much for the sub, though. Hey, none of those have to be nerfed if TTH just simply doesn't exist. You know what I mean? You don't have to nerf Harpies. You don't, like, what are you going to be afraid of? Harpies Enemy Controller? Harpies World Legacy Clash? You know, none of those decks would have to be nerfed if TTH was just taken out of the game. So I think that is ultimately what they're going to go for. I don't think anyone's going to really complain about them being gone. TTH, unnecessary for the game. We don't need any more. Get them out of here. Those are all the ones that I'm pretty confident will happen. As far as, like, hot takes go, I mean, all that was the analytical side, right? What you just heard, that was the analytical side. That's the stuff that can be backed up with data. Now is the hot takes. These are the ones that are just going to be wild, completely biased, no data whatsoever, probably won't happen. I think Lunalights are going to get another nerf, because Arc 5 has Lunalights. I think Floodgate Trap Pool is going to finally go limit 3 because they want to push Pendulum. And I think they're going to unlimit Blue Eyes White Dragon. Boom. Those are my 3 hot takes. That probably won't happen, but if they do, I'm going to turn around and say, bam, called them, dude. Those are my thoughts for the ban list. Leave a comment down below what you think the comments are going to be. Wave to Twitch. Tell them hello. How's it going, Twitch? And you guys should be watching Twitch because me, PDS, and Kamel will be doing a 3-way as soon as Arc 5 comes out. PDS is immediately going to start streaming. I'm immediately going to start making YouTube content. Kamel is going to immediately jump on and do the YouTube content with me. And then after PDS is done, should be around 8 or 10 hours or so, we'll be holding the first New World tournament right away. Oh my lord, that'll be so exciting. There will be a GG Tour $500 tournament that weekend as well. So there's going to be a lot of amazing content here at DLE for the new Arc 5 world. We are holding all of our resources for the Arc 5 world, and when it finally launches, we will be going all in. I hope to see you guys then. From me to you, peace out. Tell me your predictions. Let's go.